Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nauval Al-Ziffary with student number 222324023. I'm from class 4D. In this presentation, I would like to present my final project on learning planning on language teaching. This project consists of the syllabus and lesson plans designed for grade 12 students in Fase F based on the Merdeka curriculum. English has become an important global language that plays a significant role in communication, education, and technology in the Merdeka curriculum. English learning emphasizes communicative competence and critical thinking. Learning activities are designed to be student-centered and connected to real-life context. Therefore, this project focused on analyzing the syllabus and developing a lesson plan for grade 12 students in Fase F. The syllabus is based on the Merdeka curriculum and focused on developing students' communicative competence. Learning is carried out through a text-based and student-centered approach. In Fase F, students are expected to understand and produce various types of text, including exposition text, discussion text, and multimodal text. Through these texts, students are encouraged to think critically and express their ideas effectively. Regarding the learning schedule, English is allocated 2 lesson hours each week with 45 minutes for each lesson hour. There are approximately 16 effective weeks in one semester and 32 weeks in one academic year. This allocation provides students with enough opportunities to develop their language skills gradually and systematically. The learning objectives are designed based on the learning outcomes in Fase F. Students are expected to identify important information, analyze text, structure and arguments, evaluate different perspectives, and express their opinion logically. So, in addition, they are expected to communicate their ideas effectively through discussion and presentations. For the first semester, learning focused mainly on exposition text and discussion text. Students begin by identifying the structure and language features of text. After that, they learn how to analyze arguments and explore different perspectives. Finally, they are encouraged to develop their own idea and present them orally. In the second semester, learning focuses more on multimodal text and global issues. Students are expected to understand information presented through various media and evaluate message critically. Activities such as debates, collaborative writing, and presentation are used to improve communication skills and critical thinking. Now, I would like to explain the teaching module. This module is designed for grade 12 students in Fase F with a time allocation of 2 times 45 minutes. The main topic selected for this lesson is discussion text, which allows students to examine the different viewpoints on a particular issues and express their own opinions logically. The lesson objectives are to enable students to analyze the structure of discussion text, evaluate arguments from different perspectives, and express their opinion clearly and logically. The materials include the definition and purpose of discussion text, their generic structure consisting of issues, arguments for, arguments against, and conclusion, as well as language features such as modal verbs, linking words, and expression for giving opinion. In designing this lesson, I used two main approaches, namely genre-based approach and inquiry-based learning. Genre-based approach helps students understand the structure and language features of discussion text, meanwhile inquiry-based learning encourages students to explore issues independently, think critically, and construct arguments based on evidence and reasoning. This approach supports meaningful learning and encourages students to become active participants in the learning process. The learning process consists of three stages. First, in the pre-activity stage, students are introduced to current issues and participate in brainstorming activities. Second, during the main activities, students watch videos related to the topics, develop their own arguments, and present their opinion in front of the class. And finally, in the post-activity stage, students receive feedback from the teacher and reflect on their learning experience. These activities are intended to improve both communication skills and critical thinking. Assessment is conducted continuously throughout the learning process. Diagnostic assessment is used to identify students' prior knowledge and readiness before learning begins. Formative assessment is carried out through discussion, writing activities, and peer feedback to monitor students' progress. Meanwhile, summative assessment focuses on oral presentation to evaluate students' ability to communicate their ideas clearly and confidently. There are several important components highlighted in this lesson plan. First, learning is student-centered, meaning that students actively participate in the learning process. Second, the lesson promotes critical thinking through the discussion of real-life issues. Third, meaningful communication is emphasized so that students can use English in authentic context. Lastly, all language skills are integrated to help students develop communicative competence comprehensively. So, in my opinion, this lesson plan has several strengths. It promotes active learning, encourages critical thinking, and provides meaningful learning experiences for students. However, there are also some challenges such as limited instructional time and differences in students' English proficiency levels. To improve the effectiveness of learning, teachers should maximize the use of digital resources and provide continuous feedback according to students' need. In conclusion, this lesson plan is aligned with the principle of the Merdeka curriculum. It emphasizes student-centered and contextual learning while promoting communicative competence and critical thinking. Overall, the model is expected to help students become more confident and effective users of English in both academic and real-life contexts. So that's all from my presentation. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.